New tonight, the city of Idaho Falls held a special bonfire to burn old bonds. This is back in the 1970s and 80s. The city passed $96 million in bonds to independently generate power. Local News 8's Chelsea Brensel was at tonight's big celebration, so this had to be a pretty exciting moment for Idaho Falls.
Well, Carol, it is. It's actually almost a moment 40 years in the making. However, tonight's celebration, it's much more than that as we take a look back at the history of Idaho Falls Power.
150 years ago, the city of Idaho Falls was founded. Before 1900, people were living without electricity.
In 1900, Mayor Joseph Clark campaigned on bringing electricity to the city of Idaho Falls.
Clark's determination to make Idaho Falls a power producer resulted in a bond passing to build a generator on an irrigation canal.
And that irrigation canal, built in 1900, was turned on at nights when there was not a full moon to power the street lights so that they could light the city.
Until 80 million gallons of water was unleashed.
The Teton Dam broke and we had that flood of water coming to Idaho Falls.
The city plant was destroyed and the upper and lower plants were significantly damaged.
But ultimately what happened following that is the city fathers took a look at building new facilities at those locations. They brought forward a $48 million bond election to the public.
On election day, February of 1978, 90% of the ballots cast were in favor.
And then immediately following that, another $48 million question brought before the voters.
In September of 1984, voters approved the second $48 million. That would pay for the construction of the Gem State project.
Incredible. That was a lot of money then, but there was tremendous community support.
Energy independence didn't stop there.
At the turn of the century, they decided to go ahead with the deregulation of electricity. That's when we officially moved from being known as the Electric Light Division to Idaho Falls Power. Who's burning first, Jim?
I think Mayor Campbell.
Friday night, the city's legacy lives on.
Oh, yeah.
Very good.
With this celebration, the city is giving back to the community. Idaho Falls School District received a $500,000 check. The district saved more than 3.5 kilowatt hours, and that's enough to save 217 homes with power, Carol. So quite a bit going on there.
Isn't it amazing the brain power that we had in the early days?
It is. I mean, I didn't even, when I was doing this, I didn't even realize how far it really dated back. So 1900, a long time that we've been working on this.
Brilliant people have lived here for a long time.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you. And it wasn't just the school district that was awarded something today. Integral Malt LLC and Bush Agriculture also received some checks because they've been saving energy.